I'm sorry, I had to begin a part two because of an interruption. So, in terms of where Elon was on his path, he was out in Andromeda, and I'm picking up on his particular point of origin in Mars. He's on a VIP program as one of 144,000 souls that are important for us because of the proximity to Earth and the catalyst that we're entitled to. Like 144,000 were chosen, and so he is relevant to that. Elon Musk was chosen in one of those suits, and right now in this story he's out in Andromeda as a third density being, and because of the veil of forgetfulness which they've kept him under by what he did to himself, he got bamboozled in Andromeda by the dark side. So I was trying to recall who we know that might be out there, and you've got the Area 51 bubbleheads that are very intelligent, and he wakes up as a new guy, and he's only third density aware, and they took him to be the guy who developed the thing that he's been captured by. So that's the best way to look at it. And Dolores Cannon must know this. It's not her job to tell us this. Lucifer must know this. It's not his job to, the enlightened beings who are watching everything understand the rules. Number one, well, that's all you need to know. They have the authority because they reign over them to be aware of what they're doing. Let him do it. He's going to do it. And now Elon Musk is in our collective right now today, being who he is, and we've been told recently that he's still completely unwitting, and he's subject to, even when the satanic ley lines are severed, the Dracos have a long lift through this guy to go help people type in opinions and push them out electronically. Once we do that, we put our minds to paper or to the electrons and push them out. That gives them our opinion. So I don't even know how good they are at close in listening anymore. We just dominate everything now because all the vibe is gone. If you want it to be gone, it's gone. You should feel it. So I'm going to let this play. And he got involved with a negative energy using his own free will. And this is Andromeda. He was able to create a system which entrapped souls in a digital platform, which created a type of the creation of the second illusion complex inside the already present real illusion complex. This created havoc in the Andromeda star system, so Dolores Cannon must be aware of this. He's been working for the bidding of the Orion High Council, negative-oriented polarization. This is the problem that many entities of our planet have. The veil of forgetfulness. I mean, one thing Dolores Cannon can be credited with, as far as QHHT, what we now on Earth have all fallen into because of what she fell into by the coincidence of her husband getting her the information that she really knew before Yeshua was born and put it in place for him, and it is just one band of merry roses just running around this planet. And Elon Musk somehow took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. So the boy is now smoking with Joe Rogan. And I do not wish to say anything but positive, aspirational hope that if you hear this video, please tell Elon to watch Sam the Illusionist. He doesn't need to listen to me. But I can help explain to him beyond this that Elon Musk is receiving a free QHHT session indirectly by Dolores Cannon. And I believe that this particular channeling was through Metatron. So I'm going to look. Yeah, it's Metatron right there. Right? Yeah. So that means you're right. The being that is this information is not coming through the Council of Nine, okay? There is no 440 nothing with Ashtar or Space Force or anything. When this being is speaking, that's electronic energy management right there. That's them. While Metatron is doing this, that being is also responsible for every megasecond in the Akashic Records. Now, he's got a bunch of librarians that will gladly adore the resonance to keep it going, as we do. And it's there. And you get it. Because it's cosmic energy of our Creator, and it's just the way it is. So, Metatron is actually about a meter above your head, electronic energy, and because you have a body vessel just like him. But we're going to get back to our man Elon, because Elon Musk is a transformative agent to our kinetic evolution. As we won our t-shirts. Thank you, Elon. This is why I need to have somebody, doesn't have to be me, needs to have a normal conversation with Elon, much like Joe Rogan. Let's just ponder things, and then once anybody establishes credibility with that man and says, hey, check out what this guy said about you, brother. I mean, literally, you say it like that to him. Even though he's been rolling with it thus far, he owes himself the catalyst of seeing this resonance that is all about him. And then he needs to reflect on what he's done and said, and I'm sure he said, well, Tesla was the smartest guy I ever knew. So of course I'm going to name my company after him. Well, he's dead, my goodness. Okay, Elon. All right, surprise. Death is a lie, brother. So you're a special dude. And I don't worship fire, but you had it at one point in your tapestry, and they shot you off of Mars to go learn in Sirius B with the whales and the dolphins. So the man has joy in his heart. I'll bet you if you put him with the dolphins and left him alone, they could fix him. That's what I'm trying to say. So let me hit the play button on this, because the 144,000 is a quantum number, tied to Yeshua ben Joseph and kinetic energy waking everybody up. Wanderers here, wanderers there. There is a select bunch of souls that are coming to bring it. Okay? And they're working. See, so many are like him. They took the veil of forgetfulness, and once you do that, you are playing on the risk game of, you're out there on the floor, you got a royal flush, but you're out there gambling, somebody hokies your pokey, and I'm telling you right now, Lucifer cannot get the blame for whatever happened to Elon Musk out in Andromeda, because Lucifer is an extension of the Elohim. Please get your Gadraels and your Azazels and your Yabba Dabba Dewberries in some sense of librarian order, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll have quiet in the sanctuary. In fact, I'd like to page Mike Hunt. Michael Hunt. No, that was David Hunt, I think. The guy who was a Norwich graduate. And this is a perfect example of a bonehead This man is on the Bush payroll, and he's a graduate of Norwich. And I have good friends that amongst the best military guys are out of Norwich University up in Vermont. You just need to look at names. And I don't want to give anybody any undue praise, but there's a guy named Larry Costa who's just like dominates the world, and he's a great guy. And it's very interesting the way it all pans out. But part of the veil of forgetfulness is, you pass on with what you know and what you learn. And if you have a good team and you start making good choices, you still, on behalf of our Creator, you have to have an adventurous life and soul tapestry to be on the cutting edge. And you might have to take it, because in order for somebody to give it, you got to take it. In order for there to be a Hitler, there had to be the head person at the meeting that said, okay, let's just roll with what they want to do, fellas, and they all went. So that's the way we play the game. And then the dark does what it does, and the light does what it does. So Elon Musk, because of what he did then and where he is now, is in need of conversation with elite beings like him. It doesn't have to be on TV. It needs to be in a relaxed place, like a freaking get away from any of the garbage. Go out to meet in the Hopi country and chill out. Be who you are in a completely new environment that we know is protected. They protect that area. There's nothing over there. They were told. The Hopi were told, and the Navajos got it just as good. There's a layer of Bureau of Land Management there that's gonna just drop. I mean, that's just was an artificial. That's kind of like the dam. The Bureau of Land Management is like carbon energy neurons that are gonna just get out of the system because they were a buffer. But the Hopi are all squared away. They're just dormant, ready to wake up. And the 144,000 is a special number from, and from Mars, point of origin, and he's wearing one. So what we're going to learn is that we're all in kind of debt to ourselves, in bondage. It's a self-bondage through choices, listening to the wrong voices. All starts off good. All the reasons the fallen angels are labeled as fallen. They brought the new stuff to the planet, and the Neanderthals, who were us, had been schooled up by the white side in Turkey and Armenia, and that's how wisdom was disseminated through high self-awareness in a substitute program where the true Elohim then check back out, and egos and proper high selves understand that if you're we already know from listening to Sam, as an example, he the original birth product that came out of his mother has a high self that is watching consciously everything that's going on, in much gratitude for its continued consultation and free ride with him. So it's nothing but joy for the angels and for Sam, because it's all him in that case, because the high self that he's being lifted up with for his new earth body is him. He's not going to pass away. That man will be here with me. So if you wish to be like us, doesn't mean you need to do this. Just listen to his other channelings. He says go vegan. So let's get back to Elon Musk and what he can do for himself and for us, because he's just another piece of our code that our Creator is expecting us to help unlock if he can't do it. So if you're viewing this and you have any connection with Elon, I would suggest that you point him to Sam the Illusionist and to this video. Scariest secret of third eye activation. Chosen ones, 144,000, your purpose, Elon's past, and then you got enough of a title there. Okay, so I'll go back just a little bit, make sure that everybody gets to see it. All right, so yeah, everybody's in the system. What we all agreed to was the veil of forgetfulness. Okay, so he's using a plural. So this is a level of consciousness, so it's more of the Akash. See, 97%, it's really percent. They're already in the positive, so there's only 3% left. The Divine Unity Consciousness of the one great programmer is already winning the planet. So that's what we feel right now. So see, he's checking out. So that was the end of the Elon. That was the end of the Elon channeling. And